plains of Oklahoma. Welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Green. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Kobe. And it's Ferrell in at the point guard. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Frank Kaminsky, also young out there. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Ferrell kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ferrell. And the pass to Kobe. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Dort misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Passes it to Ferrell. And the shot goes down.
This guy's a dependable shooter from just about anywhere. Yogi Ferrell has a pretty-looking jumper.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closer. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself. That wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so here is Oklahoma City, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Gasol with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Good on the bucket. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Pass to Dort. And here's Young. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock, and the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here is Bryant, and he really played well against Denver. To the middle, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Kobe. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Young. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Now here's Kuzma. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lakers working the ball around now. Farrell for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Farrell's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Dort. Here's Kaminsky. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. On defense, the Lakers. A floater, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. 6 points for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Bryant, wow, hammering it in.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Young pass to Pokusevski. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Kaminsky. Bryant with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Count the basket. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Now the pass to Farrell. Bryant is doubled. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 14-point game. Young outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside, Kobe. To the inside. Here's Smailagic. Green left side. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Horton Tucker. The teardrop falls in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Los Angeles.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Out to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Pokusevski. Inside. Here's the hook. And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 8. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Farrell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
With his length and athleticism in basketball. Ball smarts. How about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability.
Now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got J.R. Smith, Ilyasova out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Kobe. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Here's Baisley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Four on the shot clock. Here's Maledon. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint, here's Ilyasova. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Just terrific vision right there from Smith to keep the ball moving for a score.
At the top of the key, Horford. No one near him. The shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Smith, the pass to Kobe. 2 points. That one goes. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And here now the Thunder, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. And stolen by Ilyasova. Fast break, the Lakers. Bryant's running. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Paisley, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great
靠
defensive
背哦，这样
play.
也会
Then the
靠。
emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Paisley. Outside, Horford. Here's Pokusevski.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Here's Kobe, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Kobe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it to Horford. Passes to Paisley. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mills, that's a two-pointer, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Lakers lead by 16. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Maledon.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So both teams changing it up here. Kobe, that's for 2. And it's Paisley with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. That one falls.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Young. Here's Paisley. 7 points in the game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game. From 13, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kobe's got 9 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Dort. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 4 to shoot. From about 16, a rebound by Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the Lakers call time here. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Thunder trailing by 17. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Here's Smailagic, defended by Young. Pass to Ferrell. 5 to shoot. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
This guy is far from just a perimeter threat. I know Ferrell's frame is slight, but he knows how to get inside and score the basketball.
Count that bucket.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Caldwell Pope finds Ilyasova. Here's Miller. The pass to Caldwell Pope. The layup missed.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And he dunks it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Los Angeles, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The best work they've done is on the boards. They got a nice edge in the numbers, and it's got them to this league. They were getting after it hard. Raw, fighting, pushing, elbowing, throwing people around. We'll see if it takes something out of them in the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go.
And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder, trailing by 13. Kaminsky out there with Young. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pa Kuszewski in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You hear this consistently about Thaddeus Young. He's going to do whatever you ask of him. He'll start, he'll come off the bench, but he is going to impact the game.
Los Angeles leading by 11 to the inside. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Here's Dort. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Kaminsky. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Miller outside. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Ilyasova. He's guarded by Kaminsky. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Dort. Inside. Here's Young. Buries the 7-footer. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Lakers call time here. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
He gets that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is no nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kaminsky. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Kobe. Here's Gasol. Good defensive work there by Young.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Dort misses. Lakers leading by 9. On the wing, Green. Right side, Kobe. Pass to Kuzma from outside the arc. It's good from long range. Kuzma's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Paladins checked in for Oklahoma City. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And the Thunder making a change here. Thunder trailing by 11. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Bazley. He's got 7.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
A 3 from Bryant. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got assist number 8 now on the night.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
The pass to Horford. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
The shot's good from Bryant.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pokusevski, the pass to Baisley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Baisley's got 9.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
But they get it back. Gasol, this is to Kobe. Out to Smith. Back to Kobe. And stolen by Horford. And here we go. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City the rebound. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. There's 1:34 left here in the third quarter. Back to Kobe. Shoots. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And yes, it's good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Thunder trailing by 15. 52 seconds left in the third. And here is Maladov. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
And here's Kobe from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The feed now to Smith. Back to Kobe. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And he makes that one. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 16. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Green is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's Bryant. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Smith in at the point. It's Kuzma penetrating. Good defensive work there by Young. Under trailing by 16. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Drops in the breakaway layup. Bryant's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Pessoa defended by Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Lakers leading by 16. Kuzma outside. Ryan in the post. Right side Gasol. Another shot. He shoots again. It's deflected, and he recovers it. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Thunder trailing by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Young. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Mills, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Young finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Young inside, defended by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kaminsky, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. And the basket by Kobe.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Dort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Los Angeles calls timeout.
How many fans do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, Lord.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Passes it to Smith. Marjanovic against Bradley. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Webb the pass to Roby. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Smith outside. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Roby can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
At the elbow, it's Bradley. Back to White. And he converts the layup.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Shots good by Mills.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Bradley. Down low. White. And the rejection by Smith. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Shades and carrots like I'm legally blind. I talk in the coop, so I'm easy to find.